Hello, my name is Alejandra Martinez, and I will be addressing one of the main issues that sustainability faces among all companies in the world: circular economy. Along my personal work experience working as a packaging designer for sustainability in Mars Petcare, I've noticed that the main problem that we face is the lack of circular economy infrastructure in the countries in Latin America. It doesn't matter if we are capable of redesigning our portfolio to make packaging that is designed for circularity or designed to be recycled, if in the end it's gonna end up in the landfill because there's not the proper infrastructure available for its recycling. In my organization, the packaging that we work with is flexible packaging. Flexible packaging is different from PET or from other recyclable materials like aluminum or glass because there's an infrastructure that recycles those kinds of materials because they have a commercial value in the recyclable chain. We have a particular challenge when addressing the recyclability infrastructure of flexible packaging because our materials are very hard to collect and the transportation is very costly since a large volume weighs too little. It is important to understand that the infrastructure required for the recycling and closing the loop for circular economy regarding flexible packaging won't appear from one day to another. And as an organization, what we can and are capable of doing at this point is keep designing our portfolio for circularity while working on the creation of this infrastructure. Some of the ways that we can create that infrastructure is creating alliances and strategic bonds with other organizations that have the same waste as us, rather if they're in the same category of our packaging or they're in another category, and also working with the government to create these kinds of infrastructures. One way to foment and educate population regarding this problem and also start working with circular economy projects is creating recycled displays made with our packaging, which is the initiative that I proposed for our first step into the transition. The first step towards creating this project would be creating an alliance with a local supermarket that can help us implement the project by putting collection centers in which we could begin to collect flexible packaging at a low volume just for the first trials and to create the first displays with some of our suppliers and then understand the opportunities with every supplier and see who is capable of delivering the best material. Understanding that flexible packaging is not rigid enough to make a structure out of it, even if it's pressed, it is important to consider that other materials will need to be included in the merge of the material that will give the structure to the display. One of the materials that can be an alternative for this is Tetra Pak, since its structure is much more rigid and it's